The Bengals world lit up today after Trey Hendrickson dropped a very interesting post on Twitter. He shared a verse, Proverbs 21:31. The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but victory belongs to the Lord. Now, at first glance, it looks like just a Bible verse. But Bengals fans know Trey doesn't post things without meaning. The message of being ready for battle feels like a hint, a sign that he's preparing for this upcoming season. And when a player like Hendrickson talks about being ready, it usually ties back to one thing: making sure everything off the field, especially his contract situation, is taken care of. Before we dive into the latest Bengals news, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on the bell icon. Here's the thing. History shows us that Cincinnati plays these contract talks quietly. Deals rarely break in real time. Whether it was Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, or T. Higgins, fans didn't hear about the agreements until days after they were finalized. And with Hendrickson, it looks like the same pattern is about to play out. What makes this whole situation even more interesting is how the Bengals handle these things. They like to move quietly behind the scenes. Most of the time, by the time fans start asking, when will the deal get done? The truth is, it might already be finished, just waiting for the team to announce it on their own terms. Now, let's be real. Hendrickson's post could simply be another Bible verse. He's shared plenty before with no deeper meaning attached. But in the middle of contract talks, a message about being ready for battle naturally grabs attention and sparks questions. And Trey isn't naive. He knows that fans, reporters, and analysts are watching his every move online. A single post can set off a wave of speculation. That's the reality of being a star player in Cincinnati. Every tweet, every word, instantly becomes part of the Bengals storyline. So what does Trey's post really mean? That's the big question. One tweet like this can spark endless conversations, fans debating, writers publishing articles, and everyone trying to decode whether it's a hint about his contract or just another verse he wanted to share. On one hand, it could be nothing at all. But on the other, you can look at it as a quiet message. Get the horse ready, meaning it's time for this situation to be handled and finalized. That interpretation is exactly why people can't stop talking about it. From my perspective, I lean toward optimism. This offseason has already had its share of negative storylines, so every small sign feels worth taking in a positive way. Maybe it's just a verse, maybe it's more, but Bengals fans can't help but hope it points toward good news coming soon about Trey's future. That's really where my mindset is right now, waiting and watching. And honestly, that's the tough part. It could all turn out to be nothing, just another post with no deeper meaning. Or it could be Trey's way of signaling that something is close. Fans know how this goes. The moment a player drops something like this online, the media jumps on it. Articles get written, debates explode, and suddenly the pressure on the front office grows. Sometimes that's exactly why players do it, to remind the team that everyone is paying attention. Personally, I just hope this isn't another false alarm. Bengals fans have waited long enough. Imagine waking up tomorrow and seeing the headline: Cincinnati Bengals, Trey Hendrickson agreed to new deal. That's the kind of news this city is ready for. Now picture this. The Bengals not only secured Trey Hendrickson, but also add a few more key pieces to strengthen the roster before week 1. Suddenly, this team isn't just good, it feels like the true Super Bowl contender fans have been waiting for. That's the kind of energy everyone wants heading into the season. We've seen other teams go all in before. The Rams did it when they took home the Lombardi against us, loading up on talent, making bold moves, and pushing everything into the present. Cincinnati doesn't have to mortgage the future like that, but smart roster maintenance, keeping stars in the building, and filling critical gaps could be the difference this year. At the end of the day, it's simple. Get the Hendrickson deal done, lock in the foundation, and let this roster roll into the season with confidence. The Bengals have the pieces. Now it's just about making sure everything falls into place.